Hello everybody, welcome to another video on Zax. So I'm finally into the gaming in here. Let me just make sure that all my speakers and all that is up. Okay. Welcome to Conflict of Nations. Yeah. Yeah, it is one of my favorite games on here. And yeah, so just let me find a game because there's online matches. Let me just find a game here in a second, and yeah, I'll be back. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, here we go. We're loading into a game of Conflict of Nations. Yeah, this game is fun. And yeah, let's pick a state, because I picked the USA, Battleground USA version. So, I'm gonna pick a state. Let's see, we got, Minnesota. We'll go with Minnesota. There we go, we're gaining, there we go, plus 100%. So yeah, this is what the game looks like. Oh my. Got USA, Canada, Mexico, Caribbean, and rest of North America down here, like Central America area. Coalitions are a thing in this game. Researching, and I always say, best thing in research is your infiltrate, since that's gonna be the units you're gonna be using all game. Same thing with those, with the recon divisions. So now you want to plan an invasion on a state. So say I could take this guy and invade a state. So we can invade Wisconsin people are gonna go after Wisconsin. So we're gonna go down to Madison, which is the capital of Wisconsin. So once you take out the capital, the state is set back by a long shot. Let me just say, it's very useful. So then we can go up to Manitoba. I always like taking out all the easy things because these can't be controlled by a player. Say like people like Ontario, that can be controlled by a player, or Illinois or Iowa, which isn't good because I have a player right below me that can attack me at any second they want to. So let's hope that I can get in a coalition or a peace deal with them. But we can, take over Manitoba. Now let me just say, I'm not the best person at the game, but I've won quite a few times, so let me just say that. So yeah, and if you've ever played this game, you know what I'm doing. But here I'm gonna invade North Dakota, all the basic stuff, just setting out my units to go and attack another state. So this could be our final state down here that we will attack, which will be South Dakota. There you go. So all these aren't controlled by any sort of person or anything, just the AI. Now they can still move, it's just the AI is controlling it. So now, another thing we want to do is build army bases. That is the top thing you want to do in this game too, is because it makes you be able to make units in the game, like infiltrating units or recon divisions. So yeah, on these tiles you can notice that there's an icon, And same thing with the cities. With these tiles, you can make like a local industry, and you can get that tile. So I could get technology or electronics from it. Rochester could give me engineering. I remember, or components for stuff. So all these have very significant role. Of course, people or manpower being, used to, build an army or anything like that. And these materials are used with different things like building trucks, recon divisions. Basically, same thing I'm saying over and over, buildings and stuff. So, let's give it 30 seconds here, and see you in a second. Okay. There we go. All of our army bases have been built. And you also notice that research has been done on our infantry unit. So let's get into this. This is where we start building our infantry units. Because now we got army bases, which allows us to make all of our military, naval, anything. Later game, we'll be getting into the water. Right now, water isn't such a big deal right now. Mainly land is what everybody's going to be starting on. And then they're going to go off to like Air Force, Naval, that stuff. So let's get to building and construction for our cities. So you'll see that there's two main things you really want to start out with is recruiting offices, which gives you more manpower, and arms industry. So this is where this stuff comes in play. It's like the local industries, and arms industry gives you the ability to get whatever the city gives you. So say St. Paul will give me a fuel. So I can build an arms industry here. There we go. I mainly liking this stuff first, the components and all this, and then I'll get a recruiting office so I could get manpower, and another one here. There we go. All the cities have something being built in, and so also I just want to say later game, you might want to build like airports so you could, use a jet. Now, see, we already have big area of the country where we don't really need that right now. And you also got ports, which are harbors that lets you send off ships, and sometimes, like, say, harbors, they can be, like I said, used for ships and all that. And here we're in the Great Lakes, so that wouldn't be such a big deal, but still it can be used. This is basically the basics of the game, and all of this is happening in real time. So as I can see, it will take 4 days to get to South Dakota. So it's going to take a long time, and same thing with that. 4 days, 3 days for that, and 3 days for that. So it's a slow game. But I'll just check in later, and whenever I check in, I'll make a video and showing what's happened. But this is really what the game is about. It's easy. I would say it's kind of easy. Next time we get in, most likely there's going to be a coalitions up. Sometimes there's no coalition. Sometimes you have games where people just want to do it on their own. But most of the time there's coalitions to where people want to say join. So like if you had California and Florida, or well, yeah, Florida, and then Nicaragua come up in the middle, and they would join together here in the USA. Or that's one of the things I see. Or you could have like a close and personal one, like say you could have like California, Arizona, Texas, or something close to each other, or California, Colorado, Texas, or something close to each other. That usually happens. But yeah, thank you for watching. This was just a little video on this game. Well, it's longer than most of the videos I put up right now, but yeah, just a video here on the game that we're gonna be covering for a little while here, since I like this game. So yeah, if just give it likes on it if you want it to come back. So finally got into the gaming here, but like I said, I'm gonna end the video here. So thank you for watching. Have a good day, and yeah.